Welcome to the Museum of Reclaimed Urban Space in the East Village. Surrounded by these wonderful community gardens, bicycling and community. But we have a brand new exhibit that kind of shows how the government tried to stop a lot of community behavior from our gardens to our bicycling to our infrastructure. And it's in the bathroom. And it's called our spying exhibit. And what they do is they put police inside groups and spy on local organizers. It went way back to the Tompkins Square Park riots. And the Shadow newspaper at the time had a cop watch section. And they would kind of like show people who the undercovers were, what they were spying on. There was a lot of community organizing back then. And they would get inside the group. And now we all know about the Russians and their divisionary tactics, but that was actually a thing called COINTELPRO years ago, where they try to divide community groups. And now we have Google, Facebook, Twitter, Apple, all collecting data. Things like Waco incident was actually an undercover informant kind of inflating what was happening at the scene. Same thing with Ruby Ridge. They were trying to make Randy Weaver an undercover snitch, and he didn't want to be. Even things like Kent State, the incident. You may remember that picture, right? And it was an undercover FBI agent who fired a couple of shots in the air just before the Ohio State Troopers National Guard actually opened fire and Occupy Wall Street. The biggest campaign, of course, in your lifetime was how the city spent millions of dollars in lawsuits and activity trying to stop the bicycle movement. They were using group rides to kind of create more bikes, which, as we know, was extremely successful, and the whole city's changed with bike lanes, greenways, and infrastructure. But they tried to stop these things by dividing people. Obviously, Martin Luther King was heavily hit up with divisionary tactics. So come check it out, the Museum of Reclaimed Urban Space, East Village, the new spying exhibit. Whoa, check this out. Cool.